I have never seen someone be able to accomplish so much, and then you're a shit show. I hate to say it, but there ain't no other way to, honestly.
Yep, I guess so.
I love you to death. Remember his backpack? Constantly, you look over, there's straps just hanging off.
His fly rod's about to fall out the whole time.
Yeah, well, I never fell out, so guess we made it.
Picking mushrooms. That guy was ahead of us picking up moose paddles in the trail.
Oh, all right. Let's start this and get it. So we're here with Alex Curry, a older guide that he retired from the guiding industry. About to be back though.
Yep, back Thanksgiving week.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Favorite week of rifle season.
That's awesome. So what's been happening in Alex's life?
I just had a kiddo.
Right on.
He's 5 months old now, so that definitely changes things come springtime. And
What's your son's name?
Ridge.
That's awesome. Yep, you have so you're sitting next to my pride and joy here. I own the riflings that he was shot through.
We need to stop saying that.
That is awesome. I've never heard that before, but that is awesome.
Yeah. Yep. He doesn't like it when I use that term, but
No.
Tell his first girlfriend that.
yeah. So Wade, what have you been into?
Fishing.
You haven't been on the podcast in a while.
Nope. Fishing, hunting.
Trying to be a professional skier.
Been a professional skier.
Something.
Yeah, there's a lot of snow out there.
I know.
Well, anyways, we went on a hunt. Alex called me up. We planned a bear hunt in the wilderness, and we geared up for camping and devised a big plan. And we implemented it about half.
Yeah, in the back of my mind, that scenario had played out a couple times. I was like, oh, there's no way that'll actually happen. And then, lo and behold, it does.
He suckered me in. It's a long way to go for a bear. But he suckered me in with my favorite spot. And then when he said that, he knew I wouldn't say that. And then we had to bring Wade along.
Got to have a packer.
Gotta have the backer, yeah.
Yep. So you came in on what day did we leave? Left on
Left
Friday.
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Yeah.
We hiked into a spot. What did we do? 9 miles in?
Yeah, I think it's just a touch over 9.
Yeah.
Fully prepared to camp.
Yeah.
You guys had all your food, backpacks, hammocks, all of that stuff fully prepared to stay in the woods.
Yeah, and we had clients in camp, so I couldn't run out and get food and supplies for the thing. So luckily Alex brought stuff from Kalispell for us.
I brought enough meals for like 3 nights. I don't like being hungry.
No, he did bring plenty of food. Wade had to bring his fishing rod. What were some of the essentials in your backpack, Wade?
Seasonings, lemon, fly rod.
You had a lemon.
I had 1 lemon, some Mountain House, and sleeping bag.
Were you going on a bear hunt or a fly fishing trip?
I was just going up there to walking camp and fish.
Wow.
Caught me 8 fish. Before disaster.
Before disaster.
Yeah.
So we're hiking in said trail. We figure, let's rewind. Wade, the whole way in, he's not real pumped about hiking in here, all but to be able to fish. He's like, I'm murking a bear as soon as we can on the way in there.
The first 80-pounder and the first rock slide's getting balled up.
Yep. So we hunted our way in, didn't see anything. Got to the halfway point, and mule deer. That was pretty cool. We saw a mule deer there eating under the water.
Yeah, like a moose.
Yeah, it's wild. I've seen it a couple times this spring, and then this couple bucks walked up on us on the trail. Wade got all pumped up. He was walking back in there to shoot that forked horn this fall, he said.
There'll be a pile of them in there.
We were having a good time. We were cruising in there. We didn't get up super early. I was late.
No, I knew you were on Josh time. That's
Yeah. I had to say goodbye to the clients. the one was up whenever we went to leave, and I didn't want to be rude and just skedaddle out, so we sat and talked and drank coffee an hour or so, and then we left. But we motored in pretty good. I mean, we were cranking along.
Yeah, we were doing good.
Yeah. And then Knucklehead here starts finding mushrooms. So we find some mushrooms, and then he looks like, I don't know, he's holding them in his hands. They're in his pockets. He's got his shirt folded out. They're in his corner of he's cradling them.
He's got his binos in one hand, glassing up through the trees. Oh, there's one up there.
Yeah. So we're like, dude, you need to put them in a container or something so we can like keep hiking and keep moving along. We have to like keep motivating him as we go.
Motivation starts to lack after you cross the wilderness boundary. Everybody kind of starts to fall off a little bit.
Well, what's the first thing you notice when we hit the boundary, Wade?
Morels.
Oh, geez.
Bunches of them.
Thick. Just gets thick. You can't see anything. So you're just like death marching through the brush. Like it's not fun hiking anymore.
The trail's gone.
Can't see the creek.
Yeah. The usually most trail clearing disappears at the edge of the wilderness because you have to use what, Wade? Did you learn anything on this adventure?
Nope.
Seriously? Why? You can't use...
Repeat the question.
Why is the trail not cleaned out very well?
Because you can't use motorized items past wilderness.
Good job.
Somebody definitely did not follow that the year before because those were for 100% sock cuts.
I wasn't complaining.
I wasn't upset about it at all.
Anyway, so the trail's a little more clogged up. So we make it a little bit farther. Wade's mushroom hunting. That's about it. He's collecting quite a few, and he's debating on what were you going to make us. You had this.
Some trout, some mushrooms, whatever else I found.
He had a daggum smorgasbord he was planning for us with his lemons and all.
Must have been the lemon mushrooms and trout.
Chef Wade, he's not very talkative right now.
What do you want me to say?
He's told this story a couple times, so we got to get to. He will be once we get to the good part.
No, this is the best part of the whole trip. So we stopped to put all these mushrooms in a bag or some type of container. What comes up behind us? A Memorial Day hiker.
Yeah. And, of course, he's he was going hardcore, dude. I'll give him credit. He was going for it.
Alex.
I'm shed hunting the whole way. I'm always shed hunting. Everywhere I go, I'm looking for horns.
Alex looks at Wade with the most serious face. And Morgan, you're going to have to beep this out. No, Alex, you can say it. What did you do? What did you tell Wade?
I told him that if that guy has a moose paddle strapped to his back when we get to the lake, I'm throwing him down through the fucking brush.
And he was dead serious. I was already sitting on the ground, and I rolled over on my side and was cracking up. Oh, yeah, and to make matters worse, like, I don't play with my guns when we're hunting or anything like that. I'm sitting in the trail, and I was, like, playing with my scope. So I'm, like, looking through my scope and stuff, and this dude just boils up on us.
Walks up on us. Seeing anything? Not anymore.
Yeah, we're hunting moose. Have you seen it? But anyway, so now we're behind someone. Vibes killed. It's over. We're just kind of making up time while we catch that dude.
He was in the middle of the trail just stretching out. Like he was definitely trying to pull ahead on us, and I think he gassed himself out because he looked like he was going to die in the middle of the rock garden.
When he got on point, though, did you notice that he had his handgun out whenever we come hiking up?
Yeah. He's like, oh, if there's bear hunters in there, there must be bears in here.
So anyways, we get ahead of him, and we're going pretty good. And then what do we stop again? Because we hit some openings.
Yeah, we hit some openings, and you were getting your rangefinder out.
And we were glassing, and here he comes. He goes, I'll try to stay in front of you guys. Like, dude, what are you doing? We would love to be in front of you. And so he gets in front of us. We're like, have a great day. We're super nice to him. Like, we're the only.
He's just out there having fun doing the same thing we're doing.
He's not going to bother us. We're clear back in the middle of nowhere.
Well, he's by himself. It's not like he's going to be chatty Cathy with his buddy up at the lake making a bunch of noise.
He had Shep with him.
Yeah.
He had a little dog with him. Did not like us.
No, that dog was not real friendly.
I think it wanted to bite me.
Yeah.
100%.
So now we're behind this guy again. Ruined. The whole mood's killed. We're like so excited. First ones in here in the springs, which we probably weren't, but there's no boot tracks ever in front of us so it makes it feel real cool. Like you could just find a big moose paddle in the trail way back there.
I think we might have been the first people because the blowdown that we did cross, the bark wasn't kicked off of the top yet where people had been going over it.
More than likely we were. But we had the vibe.
Yeah, it's the
Snow.
feeling.
We're popping through snow, like little sections of snow, and the mountain's opening up now.
And the green was ridiculous back there.
And it gets super exciting. It gets this feeling inside of you. Wade, did you get that feeling at all?
Yes, it was beautiful back there. Nice green, snowy cold.
Snowy cold.
You start to get those cold little breezes coming down with the thermals off the patches of snow that are still hanging. It just feels different.
I've had a ton of memories back there over the years. So, whenever I start to get back there, they just, a whole flood of all the cool things that have happened to me back there. And then I just get excited that we're about to be in there again. And it takes so much effort to go back there with all your crap. It sucks. You're like, oh, it ain't a bad hike. I always think that. And then when you get to the back, you're like, dude, my knees are hurting.
It's the most uneven trail. It just rocks. What is it, 2.5 miles of rock slide?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a smooth trail.
No.
It's not like the odd.
So we get back in there. The guy's ahead of us. We've conversed with him multiple times on the trail. He knows that we're coming to a certain place to camp overnight, and he's not going to spend the night, so he's going to be coming out. So he told us that way we would have the whole mountain to ourselves late in the evening and tomorrow morning. That was cool. But we stopped and glassed the spot before we crossed the creek, which we were probably going to have to take our boots and stuff off to get across there. So we were just going to glass, and you can see a large portion of the mountain. And, we glass up.
Yeah. The one thing you don't want to see in a black bear hunt.
Something the same color as Wade's hair. Much
Silver shoulders.
old Grizzle. Yeah, we glass up a Grizzly with a sow with 2 cubs.
Yeah, 2 adolescents. Super chocolate looking the cubs were. They were.
Yeah, that's what you glass
Yeah,
first.
I glassed first, and I was like, man, that looks like a chocolate, just the color, but I think it's a Grizzly. And you pulled out the SIGs, you were like, it's a whole family of them.
Yeah, it's a nursery flock up there.
Yeah.
And so we thought it was pretty cool. But they were in the primo.
Yeah, it changed the whole dynamic of it once we seen her. It was like, that's the best spot where you always pick out bears, and she's in the middle of it.
Chock full of glacier lilies. They were up there just gorging themselves. So now we're debating on whether we're staying or not, because do we really want to? There's going to be black bears in there. We weren't concerned that we weren't going to find more bears, but do we really want to go stomping around in that brush with my 14-year-old son?
Nah,
Up on the side of that mountain?
Guaranteed we'd have shot one 200 yards below her or something stupid.
Yeah. So
That's the nicest quadrant of the whole thing.
no one had cried uncle yet, but we all knew. I knew in the back of my mind when we glassed her up in there.
Everybody was thinking it.
I looked at you, I'd have been like, dude, I would have rather found a 450-pound boar. I wouldn't have even been concerned. Sows with cubs, it's not fun. I do not like that scenario. So no one cried, uncle, but we keep blasting. We're going to try to find a black bear if we find one. But we hadn't said for sure we weren't staying the night.
It was definitely in discussion.
Yeah. So we did decide after a little bit. We come back over after we glassed. We kind of mealed around an area there, and we glassed that basin pretty hard. Couldn't pull up anything else but those same grizzly bears the whole entire time.
Yeah, and then, what was it, about a half hour we first seen her, she started kind of acted a little funny.
Yeah, the wind was gusting and was real it kept moving around a lot in there, and then it kind of got steady at blowing at her.
Yeah, about, 2:30, 3 o'clock.
And she was 1,100 yards. At first, she was, 1,400?
Yeah, she was right at 14, I think.
And then they worked down. They were going to come back out and eat. And they kind of acted weird. We knew that they got our scent, or we thought that they got maybe the guy that was up the trail ahead of us scent. And they started acting a little bit like crazy. She started like jumping around and acting. This before your video.
Mm-hmm. Walking over the brush, just thrashing it up, just kind of getting strange.
Standing up and winding constantly. And we're over 1,000 yards away, so we're like, that can't be us. It's got to be the guy up there. Well, then what Wade decides that we're not – well, we all met up, and we're like, dude, with her acting like that, I don't want to be in here. Let's just bail back out of here, as unfortunate as it is. We'll do 9 more miles out of here tonight. Some hiker can do it. We can do it. I think that's what you said.
Yeah, I was like, if he can do it, we can do it.
Pretty easy. So Wade's like, I got a fish. I've come the whole way up in here. It'd sure be nice to catch a cutthroat. So he's got a fly fish. So
Yep. Tied on, went down there, started cast, caught 8 of them. Then Alex came down here, and then we looked at the grizzly bear, and it was just full on running down the mountain, jumping off 10-foot cliffs.
It's just being
crazy.
psycho.
Yeah, Alex comes down. I'm down beside Wade fishing because I don't know. I don't want to be 100 yards away from him, to be honest with you. It started freaking me out because we knew she was acting stupid. And I came up and talked to you, and we watched her drop a little elevation. And then I went back down with Wade, and you were videoing her.
Yeah, I had the phone cam on your SIGs.
Yeah. And he comes down, and he's like, boys, it's time to leave right now. And so he replayed the video, and we watched her bailing off the mountain. Like, she directly was getting pretty much our wind. You can see her staring at.
Yeah, she's now looking down directly in the bottom. She knows we're down there. She's not looking up the hill, looking around, and she's locked in on where we were at.
And she comes boiling off that thing. Like,
yeah, even after the video, we watched her for a little bit, and they all like ganged up, and it's pretty intense watching them 3 bail off of there.
So she dropped from 1,100 yards to 7. We packed up, and then when she disappeared into the timber tops, like almost into the bottom. And we're like, oh boy, it's time to get out of here. Like, we better get off this trail here, get out of her wind cone, scent cone, get out of here completely. We started hiking out, and then we thought about the hiker.
Yeah, I thought about the guy at the lake. Because she dropped straight to him. Where she went was directly to where he was. So that's why we were still under the impression that she was smelling him.
Yeah, we're under kind of, yeah.
What did you think about the hiker, Wade?
I
Leaving.
wanted to save the guy, but I did not want to go back over there with the South Cubs.
It's like, hey, don't be a hero, guys.
Yep. I mean, maybe it's his fault for walking back there by himself, but had to save him.
Alex goes, that guy's been a pain in our ass all day. I got a kid.
Is it true?
Yeah. Anyways, we make a conscious decision that I know I was like, guys, think about it. Let's decide. And everybody was come up with the same decision that we need to make sure that he came out of there okay. So we go back up. We hike up. A little more serious hiking now when you start covering ground.
Backpacks came off.
Yeah, backpacks are off. Yeah, and we don't ever pipe up our handguns just because a lot of stuff is going on. You're in and out of brush. You can drop them. They come out of your holster. Mm-hmm. You never know what could happen. So I'm telling you, they was piped up this time. So going up there, I was like, maybe it's time we should pipe up.
Yeah.
We all, like, you and I were discussing it. I turned around to Wade, and I was like, Wade, don't you pipe up. And he's like,
I'm piping up.
Bro, I've been piped up. That's what he said since I've been fishing.
I'm not getting mogged up there.
Yeah, he's like, bro, I've been piped up since I've been fishing. We hike up in there, and we can't find. We're like we hike up in and we're gonna like find a couple muddy spots in the trail, use some tracking skills to be like, hey, this guy hasn't came out yet, because it's stupid for 3 people just to bail up into a pissed off grizzly
Yeah, it's
bear.
a gunfight for sure. We roll up in there.
Yeah, but we think maybe the guy, like, you're running scenarios in your brain, like if we cross the creek and we get up in there, we're definitely gonna run into her.
That's the only place she could have went. Where she dropped to, that was the destination. That's
She
where
was-
she was going. Yeah, she was already fired up, let alone let her see you.
So then we can go back to the snow because we can't clearly identify if he's been in or out of there or not.
Yeah, it's like solid rock for that little stretch.
And yeah, and the couple spots we couldn't be for sure. So we hike back, pick our packs up, go back to the snow where he had to. And dude, when we picked our packs up and like we know, I don't know, it's hard to like explain the frame of mind because it's different when we were up in there. It's like weird to talk about it even like right now, but like it was very serious when we were there at the moment.
There was not a lot of joking going on anymore.
No, we're like laughing about it now and stuff, but it was very, very serious. Like you can't let my kid at the trail. Alex and I can't go up in there and try to be heroes because now what if something happens to us? Now my kid's back on the trail alone, which he would have been fine, but that knucklehead would have come up in after we didn't come back for a while, and then he'd have got chewed up. Mm-hmm. It could have been a royal mess, and yeah. So luckily, he crossed.
The guy's the luckiest person on planet Earth, and he doesn't.
I was
know.
hoping we'd catch you and be like, dude, God was on your side today.
Yeah. But we looked at the tracks in the snow, and I don't even think he went up there.
I don't think he did, because
He went to the creek.
his tracks coming out looked to be of like the exact time frame of us going in. So we were right on his heels. So I think he went to that first little beaver pond, fished it, and whipped around.
He might have walked. Well, we caught his dog tracks in the one.
Oh yeah, and the little spring up
Yeah,
there.
remember, he didn't have very high boots on. And if you wanting to cross that creek, you better been stripping down, or you ain't hopping, skipping no rocks in there, or you're going to be tits up in the creek.
No, there's a lot of water coming out of that.
So then we deciphered that, and we're like, well, he never went up there. That son of a gun, she was winding us sitting there at the rock the whole entire time.
Mm-hmm. Because we'd have been closer than he was.
Yep. So, yeah. So then a 9-mile hike out.
Yeah. Totally debunked every thought process I've lived with on grizzly bears. A downwind bear won't mess with you. You know, they'll go the other way. Yeah, right. Not all of them, I guess.
After blood.
Yeah.
So my kid, he's thinks he's Captain America, and nothing can hurt him or eat him or beat him up. And
You can survive every predator attack.
now this was a good lesson for my son. I think this whole thing was for him. And what did you learn from this, Wade?
There's things after blood.
They're
After blood. They don't care about what size
You
are.
have to be more serious when you're hiking around in the backcountry, like in grizzly country, like when you're actually in known grizzly country. You got to be more serious because they're not everywhere, but if you're where they're at, they're just not very friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
hunt the
they
high
were-
country enough, and you're gonna run into them. I mean, that's just that.
And my son has a little friend. Them two, they are half feral, and they go out everywhere on their own. And this was good. I'm glad that he got to see it through binoculars instead of up close. And then we were there to be able to.
He still wants to get charged by grizzly bear to see
Yeah.
how it is.
Did you try to explain to him like?
CJ
Yeah. He's
wants
like,
to.
He's
Oh,
like, yep, I'll just shoot it right there. Comes at me. Tries to mug me, but
No, see, this is my thing with them is I don't want to have to get in any type of scrap with it. No grizzly
No,
bear
I
because
don't.
now we're not going to be able to hunt the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're in the hands of someone else, reading the situation. So, yeah, it's kind of scary. Like, I think of the repercussions more. So I just like, hey, we don't need to deal with that. We have enough complications. That bear can have that part of the mountain. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, she's charged 2 people that we know of now, bluffed them. So that was 2 years ago when she had little cubs, and now she's got 2-year-old adolescents. So I'm sure it's the same bear. Got about the same temperament.
So we were having, it was actually exciting up in there, up in the meadow glassing, and we didn't eat. We ate when we first got there, and it was like just like you would think. We set up our little stuff and ate a meal, and then, but we just got done hiking 9 miles. So that meal like went through us, so we used all that up.
Felt so nice.
And now we spent, couple hours, 3-4 hours there, and then started hiking out. We didn't eat anything really.
We just stopped at the halfway mark again.
Luckily, these boys were trying to hurt me coming out of here.
I took point.
Alex took point, and the whole time he's like, where do you think we should hunt tomorrow? Dude, in the back of my mind, I'm like, we just did 18 miles. I'm thinking about hunting what I'm watching on TV from the couch. I don't want a bear that bad. So I don't say no. I can't do that to my buddy. But we're coming out of there, and I know he's like, we got to get out of here so we can get some decent time. So they're cranking it out. I'm carrying my gun like a knucklehead. My knees and ankles are junk. We hit the rock slides. I twisted my one ankle. Now I'm way behind. Not good. I can feel myself failing. Then we stop and eat. Dude, I popped me some ibuprofens. I got me one of those Blazer Mountain Ops caffeine pills in me. I slipped that in when you boys weren't watching. I put that gun on my pack. I knew what was coming on the home stretch. You guys were going to try to smoke me out.
We did.
Yeah, especially this one.
Did not.
This one was trying to kill you. He's like, where's he at? I'm like, he's 100 yards back there. Well, we're going to either have to lose him or shoot him.
I knew it was on after that. I knew you guys were talking about me because I seen you both turn around and look at me to judge how far back I was. I knew the gun couldn't be in my hands. I got my sissy sticks out.
I heard him clanking back there.
I caught you then.
Rocks, yep.
Yep. That's okay. I still got it. So then, like, if we haven't had enough. Shut up, Wade.
Who had more blisters?
Yeah.
I didn't have any blisters. I mean, all right.
Oh,
I
your
did.
whole toe.
That was my first hike. So you got to give me a little break.
He pulls his boots off while we're eating, and his feet are like a solid blister. He hasn't said anything.
Dude, it made my feet hurt looking at his.
Yeah, it was gross. So how different is it now hunting whenever you have a baby and a wife? Like, you have to live for stuff now.
Yeah, it's hunting for food for sure. I don't know,
It has to change.
Yeah, I don't really know how to describe it. It's just different. You feel like you're coming back to the tribe. You got to feed the teepee. You got to keep it full.
You have to be more cautious. You can't just go do.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I like to just throw caution to the wind.
You don't think you were just a little more cautious while you were out there glassing the grizzly?
You looked a lot more cautious.
Like, you were probably like, damn it, I got to get home.
I'm
I got to
definitely
live.
getting a bigger handgun.
Yeah.
Are you sure we got to go check for this hiker? Are you sure?
No, I definitely am investing in a large revolver. Hell with the 10 mil.
Yeah.
It looked pretty small when she come down off that hill.
Yeah.
I started really thinking about it, and if you think you're going to hit this bear in the head and kill it in the first shot, I'm sorry to tell you, you're wrong. Their brain is the size of a softball. Their head is the size of a basketball, and that skull is harder than hell. You really think you're going to hit a softball inside of an armored basketball running at you at 35 miles an hour? I don't think so. I don't think you're going to. And everybody's always like, oh, I'll carry the 10 so I get more well-placed shots. It's like, you're not going to get 7. I'm telling you, you're not getting 7 rounds off. It's just not going to happen.
I was banking on maybe 1 or 2 from that 7.
Yeah,
that's what I was banking on.
I was going to give her the burger, the fries, and the shake at the end of that PRC.
Yeah, I wasn't. The last thing I would have wanted to go for was my handgun. Dude, big rifles. Yeah.
Well, the 10 millimeters, 550 foot-pounds out of the end of the barrel.
Yeah.
That's nothing. At 1,000 feet per second.
You think bear spray would have helped you guys?
Hell no. Let's maybe
Well,
get it
that had
over
been
with.
some long-range bear spray.
Like if you would have went and looked for the hiker and then she cut you off, you think it would have helped?
No.
Well, it depends on what way she was running from. It might have helped her get us with the side spray. And
Hang on. Let me see which way the wind's blowing so I can position myself for this attack.
Yeah. Yeah, right. That stuff's phony.
I believe, honestly, if the bear's coming, if it's a bluff charge, then why do anything? Stand there with a handgun and you're fine.
I don't think she was bluff charging you guys.
If it's a real charge, then the last thing I want's bear spray. If she's going to be lethal, then I would like to be lethal in return. You know what I mean? If not, if we're both going to like have a Mexican standoff at 20 yards, then we don't need anything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to spray her with bear spray.
No.
Might piss her off and get her to come on
Season
in.
you up.
Yeah.
She likes Cajun or something.
Bear spray's best used for killing ground bees. Period.
So she was mad, acting like a crazy idiot.
Yeah.
What were her cubs doing?
They were following her lead.
Yeah, they acted like this wasn't the first round. Like they just followed suit. It was just like, oh yeah, mom's being crazy again, so let's go eat.
Yeah, they were all. The one was more chill than the other one. The one was bounding down the hill like her, kind of acting stupid.
Yeah, the other one was just kind of hanging back doing its own thing until they got closer to the bottom. Then they all linked up.
They were definitely acting crazy.
So now there's not just one in there acting crazy. There's going to be 3 in there acting crazy.
Could be more.
Well, there probably is more. But
She's just gotten used to chasing people off in there and probably acting like a knucklehead and then running them out of there. Just she did it again.
Yeah, yeah, it works. Then we seen the warden the next day after we had done our little morning excursion.
Not from any law things.
He was. Yeah, we flagged. He was just sitting on the side of the highway. I wouldn't say we flagged him down.
Yeah,
but showed him the video and what did he say about it?
His exact words were, "Man, they're acting angry this year."
Yeah, he's like, that bear was fired up.
Yeah, he's like, I can't see her acting like that because her cubs were such of age.
He's like, I don't see her acting that way over 2-year-old cubs. Just
because we were going to hang a note, and Alex had discussed that, and I probably had something in my truck, and to be dead honest with you, when we hit the trail, none of us even thought about it again.
No.
And I kissed the trailhead sign that my knees and ankles had made it once more, and I crawled into that pickup.
might have been a different story if we'd have shot a big old boar.
Yeah, we would have been camping for sure because I wouldn't have come out of there.
No.
That's too much in one day with weight. That's how I cried uncle before.
And then we went the next day and run into a black bear sow with little cubs. We were just hunting the nurseries.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
No. This is Alex. Alex is like, I tried to get out of this. I was like, dang, I don't want to hunt tomorrow. My legs hurt. My ankle was so swollen. And so I was like, I tried to give the old Morgan yelled at me. I couldn't go. Had to do the client thing. Alex is like, I'll be there in 15 minutes. What do you want
I
from
didn't
the
even
gas
say
station?
anything.
I was like, oh, God, son of a gun. So I hurried up. I swapped my bag off on my pack and threw my little day pack on. And I lightened that sucker down to nothing. I was like, we gather up and get in the truck. And I was like, well, where are we going, Alex? He names off Grizzly bear viewing spot number 2. I was like, dude, did we not have enough of this yesterday? He's like, I got a glass knob I want to show you. I was like, oh, all right. I'm in for new glass knobs. You kind of got me excited. It wasn't the day. It was super pretty morning.
It
So I
was nice
like,
morning.
We saddled up. We're going to the spot. We get up into there, and he's describing said spot the whole way. It's only 2.5 miles. It's easy. It's super easy. I'm like, dude, where we're going, nothing's easy in there. Pooping off the trail ain't easy to get back up on the trail. So finally he describes this glassing knob enough that I'm like, I pull up my Onyx. I was like, is it this glassing knob? He's like, yeah, it's that one right there. I'm like, dude, 2.5 miles. air miles maybe. I was like 5.2 walking. I'm not doing that, you crazy son of a gun. So I made him call an audible, chill her down, not kill the old guy off. That's terrible that I have to say that now. I'm a pussy.
Yes, you are.
Well, yep. So any of the clients that
Oh, listen to you, Wade. Did you go on this day,
Yeah.
hunt the day after?
No, I went fishing.
You didn't even wake up till like noon.
Actually, no. What did I do that day?
You slept. You slept.
Oh, yeah, I slept, and then I went and caught some big fish.
hard fisherman you are.
I know.
Yep.
No, yeah. So we hunted in there. That was fun, actually. That was a good hunt.
Yeah, it's just pretty in there.
We found some.
You always see bears in there too. It's like automatic when you go in there.
We did great at finding bears. We just couldn't shoot any of the bears we found.
Yeah, I found a bear that evening after we came back. Went and made Dad his birthday dinner, and then went back out and lined up on a nice boar. He wouldn't stop. I think he was maybe starting to think about rutting a little bit. He just wouldn't hold still on the hillside. He wouldn't even stop to feed. There's like a Roomba over there.
Did our said friend ever end up for the evening hunt?
Yeah, he did.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it was a logging road, so he's all about it.
That son of a gun. I was looking forward to him being a part of our adventure, and I can't wait till he hears this, and it will make him feel bad.
Who?
Jaybird
Oh.
left us hanging at the trailhead.
Yeah, even the night before, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll be there." I was like, "I'll believe it when I see it."
Yeah, nope. I texted him and let him know you guys ran into a grizzly, and he said, I don't know why they even went back there. He was up on another hunt. He's canoeing right now, so we'll have another adventure story from him for the podcast.
It's not over yet. We're gonna explore lots. It's fun. My kids are big enough now that we can go into the wilderness and show them cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna hike him into mule deer country this year.
He hikes pretty good.
Oh yeah, he hikes good.
Did he surprise you, actually?
No, because we packed that bull out
That's
last
right.
year, and I was like, "Yep, he's not a little kid anymore."
Most people, if they haven't hunted with him or been around him, I'm like, can I bring my kid? And they're like, yeah, I guess so. And then he's perfectly fine. Keeps up everywhere.
So wait,
Yeah,
are you
he'll be
gonna
one
go-
to kill clients off.
Yeah, we're going to have to work on that. When you become a guide.
When I'm 18.
Yes, I know when you're going to become a guide, but I meant like when you become a guide working with clients and like, going at their pace and all that stuff. You still have to learn that.
I do. Gotta stay at their pace so I don't kill them off.
We have to, we got to get a little better at tightening up your kit, though.
On my backpack.
Dude, you don't hook. How do you hike around, honestly, with, straps not strapped
It's not
up?
that hard. You just put it on your back and you start walking. It doesn't need to be perfect. Maybe you're just a pussy.
Jeez. You're lucky we're on this podcast. I'd be whooping you right now.
I don't know.
It's true.
I guess. I don't know. I can feel if my straps aren't tight on anything. I know you're the same way. You're
Yeah, I'm kind of anal about my straps. Everything's got to be tight.
tidy. I can feel it not right on my back.
That's
And
why I run a Kafaru.
yeah. Dude, they just came back out. I've been waiting. The Striker XL was back in stock.
So did you get one?
Nope. I am, though.
You've been waiting.
It's dirt bike season. He's not
Oh.
spending any money till
Dude, this
dirt bikes are
these
over.
kids.
Blowing them up.
I fix the engines and he breaks them.
Okay, this isn't a motocross podcast. So,
I could get very
would
chatty
you
about it.
are you going to go back in there? Are you scared to go back in there?
No, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of the bears. I'll shoot them.
Wow. The game wardens will love that, huh? Yeah, that,
I mean, if it
Yeah,
comes
this
at
is a
me 20
recorded
yards.
history of you. If I get back in there and the grizzly bears, boy, I'm shooting them. So they're definitely coming looking
Do
for
you think do you think in a scenario you'd be fast enough to be able to draw and shoot and survive?
I do.
How many times you fired that 10 millimeter? There,
A couple times.
John Wayne.
Shot me a couple.
Sounds like my little
Rocks.
one's not happy.
I hear that. You're welcome. go make sure everything's okay if you want to.
Yeah, I probably just ought to bounce out of here a little bit.
Yes, sir. We'll tidy this up, but Wade's hungry. That was our big wilderness adventure. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Thanks for listening.
All right.
Thanks, Alex.